Boom, what's up everybody? My name is Kim Scogwell and today I'm going to show you how you can make light leaks on your own, and I will also be giving away these 5 ones, or maybe the one I make for this tutorial. If we hit 150 subscribers before August 1st. Just leave your comment down below here, say you want it, and make sure you're subscribed, and I'll email you or get in contact with you with give you the download link to where you can download these. But I will show you how you can make these. Your imagination is just the limit. So if you follow this recipe, there shouldn't be any problems for you to make light leaks more spectacular than this and help out your photos, bring out the drama, the characteristics, and get them just tell the story a lot better. So without any much further ado, if you like this tutorial, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Again, leave your comments down below if you want to get these light leaks from me for free. Make sure you're subscribed, and we're gonna start doing it right now. I have a few images here. I have taken from the stock site from Unsplash here, so you can see they're just regular old stock images. I have under my assets folder here. I'm just gonna bring these out. So this is the Mystic lights. It just, you can resize, redo whatever you want. You can go here and you can take down the opacity. You can change overlay, soft light, do whatever you want here. I highly recommend when you do these light leaks, use screen, overlay, or soft light, because they hide the dark parts and bring through the lighter parts. So if I go back here, you can see we can take this one, for example, move it over. We need to make it a little bit bigger, and it just helps create some more energy in this image. So if you go from screen to overlay to maybe soft light here, you can add in more opacity, less opacity, just whatever you want, and you can see the streaks coming through. But on this particular image, the sun looks to be coming from this direction, so we're gonna have the streaks right about here. Go like that. Cool. So now you know how you can use this. I'm going to show you how I can make this, or how you can make this rather. We are here on the layers panel. I'm going to use this image as the basis for this, and I'm going to make a really simple light leak. So what you want to do, make sure you have your background layer locked, this little padlock here, mark it, hit this padlock. Then go over here, bring out the rectangle tool, make sure you fill your whole canvas, remove the stroke like so, and fill it with black. There we go. Black background, and lock this as well. Call this black background. That way you are nice and organized. So we have this here. We can turn down the opacity on this layer just a little bit, so you can see where the sun comes from. And again, it looks to me that the sun is coming in from this direction here. Cool. So I'm gonna start out with the pen tool, and just, you can use your pen tool, brush tool, whatever you want. I'm just gonna click out here, make it down there like so. We got 3 there, perfect. I'm gonna get this stroke, and I'm gonna make it some yellowish like so. But that doesn't look too great because that's not a natural color. That would be 1. So I'm gonna just hit B here on my keyboard. You can see they're almost parallel. We're gonna mark this. We're gonna go up to filters, blur. You're gonna use box blur first. Make sure you set that to 200 pixels or whatever you think looks good. For this one, I'm going to use 200 pixels. So now I'm going to add another blur here. So we're going to go up and get the Gaussian blur, if my mouse will let me do this. So Gaussian blur, I'm gonna use this as 100 pixels too because it softens it up a little. Now we're gonna add another layer here. So this here is the pen tool. This here is gonna be the brush. Cool. So hit B on your keyboard, make your brush a little bit bigger. Since I know now where the light is coming from and what I want to be doing, I'm gonna turn the opacity all the way back up. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna find a little bit orangey red there. You can see here. And I'm just gonna go like so. That's a bit much. I'm gonna do this again because I had too high of a flow. I'm gonna keep the flow up here. So there we go, 49. And let's set the flow down even more, like so. We're gonna go back here, make the brush maybe a little bit bigger. That way we have a pretty good light leak here. I'm gonna hit V again. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna add a Gaussian blur to this as well. So now you can see it just smooths it out a little bit more. Hit apply. Now we're gonna just group these layers we made. Command Control G to group them. Just call this OEM layers for light leak. Cool. So what I'm gonna do now is hit Control Shift Alt E, and that makes a new stamp visible. So this I'm gonna call orange gold streaks. There we go. Cool. And now we can see here, I can take this one, drag it to the bottom, just unhook it. We can now see we have this image underneath here. So now just mark it, go up, go screen, and you can see here we have all of a sudden added some drama to this image. You can reduce the opacity a little bit. You can always resize it if it doesn't exactly fit what you were thinking. Or you can go here, overlay. You can see add some stuff up top, makes it a little bit darker, soft light. You can go and see the difference. And you can always run the opacity again, whichever way you want. So now we go try it on this image. You can see it works really good on this one as well. Soft light works great. We're gonna go overlay. Overlay brings out a little bit too much red up there, so you can always drag it up a little bit and then see what happens. But that actually, I think that looks really good here. It makes it a little bit moody. And then if we go back to this image, we can see this looks great that way, but you can also go overlay, soft light, or go back to screen here. And if you want to have that little washed out look, and you can always bring down the opacity a little bit more. And you can just see the difference it can make on an image, and it's really quick, simple, and easy, especially if you use them as assets. So to get them here in your assets tabs, if you don't see assets here, go up to view, go to studio, go to assets, gonna show up here. You're gonna end up on this. You're not gonna have watermark here or anything. So what you wanna do is just click here on these 4 horizontal lines, create new category, call it whatever you want. I called mine lights. Here I have my headlight stuff and other lights I'm gonna fill in here. So the way you get subcategories, you click up here again and then go to create subcategory and you call it whatever you want. So when you're back here on your layers panel, make sure you have this layer selected with the light leak you made, so it's marked. Go to assets, go here to these horizontal lines and add from selection. This takes a few seconds and you can see now it's come in here again. So you could even add this one on top of the other one if you wanted to, just to make a statement. So you can see here, you, your imagination is pretty much it. So now you have these easily accessible to every image you make. You just go out assets and drag and drop, and you can adjust it. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button, especially if you want to get these 6 light leaks from me. Leave the comments down below saying I want it, and I'll get back to you with the download link if we hit 150 subscribers before August 1st. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.